which is always my mantra, right? I'm always talking about advanced bookings because I think that's the best way to save them. That's what I call aloha spirit. The World Championship, it's 32 miles to cross the channel from Molokai to this part of Oahu on the east side. Aloha and welcome once again to another episode of the Hawaii Vacation Connection. My name is Bruce Fisher. Thanks very much for joining us. We're here with Lanai Tabura, our special guest.
Your entertainment for today.
Yeah, entertainment for today. This is our 487th podcast for December 15th.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
That many?
Yeah, a lot.
I commend you on that.
Yeah.
Are we going to do like a big 500?
I've had a total of 487 uniques.
Wow. Thanks to you guys.
So only 487 people have ever watched it. That's okay.
This is
Still
great
fun.
though.
Yeah, this is great.
That's a lot of people.
It's December 15th.
Jesus only had 12 followers.
Oh, really?
You had 487.
You better be careful saying that.
I'm sorry.
True, okay?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, we are here with Lanai Tabura. We're a special guest because we want to talk about, thanks for joining us.
Oh, no,
I
thanks
really
for having
appreciate
me.
it.
This is cool.
Been wanting to talk to you for a while about your career and some of the stuff you're doing, and we're partnering up on a couple of things.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd let the folks know about what we're doing. First of all, Lanai, tell us a little bit about you. You're born and raised in Hawaii, and you're actually born on the island of Lanai, right?
Yes, a lot of people don't put the two together, but I guess because it's pronounced Lanai, there's they don't put the two together. But yeah, I was born and raised there. I graduated, went to high school, elementary school there. I actually lived on the mainland for a little while, but most of my life I was there. And
now Lanai is this little tiny island here. It was really just a pineapple plantation.
It was actually one of the first pineapple plantations next to Whitmore. So there's a lot of history on Lanai. It's the first zip code next to Whitmore, but it was the world's largest pineapple plantation. Now has 2 major resorts on, and you can visit there. You got to book if you're coming to Hawaii, especially, you got to book a trip to Lanai.
It really is. It's really a treasure.
Yeah.
I mean, the beach right there. What's that beach? What's that
Manele Bay?
Manele Bay.
There's
it's the
the
most
dolphins
beautiful.
play every day.
They really
Thousands
do.
of them. Oprah Winfrey's there all the time.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis. I mean, you name it, every celebrity. Ray Romano was there the last time I was home.
Oh, really?
And he was the nicest guy. I met him in the lobby, and we were talking story for a little while. He was asking me questions. And
very cool.
But you got to visit Lanai.
It's that beach there is the most amazing beach in the world.
It's always in the top 5.
It is, and you just go swimming there. You're not supposed to swim with the dolphins, but you can't help it because they're there. So
they
what
want
are
to
they
swim with you.
Yeah, they don't really do anything. They let you swim with them.
We should do a show from there. I think.
I think we should. We did. I did a live show from Manele Bay last time I was there. But I want to do it again, and it's a lot of fun.
I'll set it up. I know somebody that lives there.
Okay. You know people.
My mom is the mayor of Lanai. No, really, everyone.
Really? The real mayor?
There's not really a mayor, but she's like the everyone knows. Everyone calls her when they arrive.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the post office is like everybody knows each other's boxes.
Exactly.
You go down to the post office to get your mail. They don't have mailboxes.
You can write. My mom's name is Helen Tabura, and don't put her P.O. box, and the mailman will put it in her box.
I know, that's how small it is.
Yeah.
And they even had a little jail there, right? That little jail.
And we fought to keep it. They were going to knock it down.
Right, so this was like an old school jail, like when there were criminals, they would just throw them in the pokey kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was just this little box, basically.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a population is 2,500. There's no stoplights. I remember when the carnival first came to town, we only had 1 bumper car.
Wow. I didn't catch that right away. Shoo. but no, okay, so how does that all? So you're from here, you're born and raised here, and then how does it's kind of a small town lifestyle. How do you get from that to where you are today? Because you became a comedian. Were you always funny? I mean, how did that all start? Give us the Reader's Digest version.
Well, it's a great story. I came here on a volleyball scholarship. They were trying to start an NCAA team at Hawaii Pacific College.
Volleyball?
It didn't work. I was a really good volleyball player, believe it or not. The shortest, by the way. But yeah, speed up, got into radio, and started doing TV a couple years later after that. Hooked up with Andy Bumatai, Augie Toba and James Grant Benton at one of Andy's shows, and he said, "You should go and do 5 minutes." I said, "I don't know how to do comedy." He goes, "Yeah, you can. You're emceeing already." So anyways, Andy and James Grant Benton and Augie kind of got me started doing comedy, stand-up.
And that was like what year? What was that?
Gosh.
Long time ago.
Yeah, 89, 90.
89, yeah, because I started to see you, I moved here in 92.
Uh-huh.
And I used to see you on television a lot, and you already had the radio show, but the radio show came pretty quickly after that, didn't it?
Yeah, I was really fortunate and lucky to get my own show within a year. You know, most people have to wait forever, but I got lucky. And radio was a good radio at that time. You know how radio was. It was good at that time. It was fun. There was a lot of stations, a lot of money.
Right.
Now there's nothing.
Nah, not at all. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I remember those days, and it was fun. It really was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So you've been doing that, and then did radio. Then radio ended for you.
Yes, and I'm actually still very involved in radio. I do a lot of consulting. Still.
Right. Sure. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm still involved with radio. I just ended doing a talk show I did for like 10 years. I just ended that about 6 months ago. But yeah, still very involved in radio. I'm still traveling, doing comedy.
Speaking of traveling, that's one of the things we're here for. I mean, traveling has always been part of what you do. How did you get started doing all this travel stuff? I know that you used to do trips with Augie on the radio, right?
So it actually started by accident. We were bringing planefuls of people to Vegas. Literally 350 people once a year to Vegas, and then we started doing Japan, and we started doing Australia, and then next thing you know, I'm doing these trips on my own because people are saying, "Hey, can you bring my company, or can you bring my family?" And then I do 2 or 3 Japan a year. I do 5 or 6 Manila a year, and now we're gonna start doing stuff with Hawaii-Aloha.com and some fun, exciting things. Can we talk about some of those?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, let's talk about some of those.
We got the wine tour, of course, February 5th to the 8th.
Yeah, that's the one we're doing right now.
Yes.
So you want to get involved with that now. Get us your deposit. We got a great deal on that.
Yes, lanaistravelclub.com, or of course you can just hit us up on the phone number on the bottom of the screen. But you're going to get barrel tastings, 4 different vineyards, my wines, Look Me in the Eye, Cayena Wines, Blair Fox, and Fess Parker. And you're going to get private tastings. These are all private. We're only taking 30 people. So you want to call now to make your reservation. It's very cheap. If you're bringing 2 people, it's even cheaper. We're staying at the Hadsit House. Yep. The Hadsit House is this amazing hotel that was refurnished in the little town of Solvang. Yeah. You get dinners. You get there's a couple of lunches included. You get me. If there's room for me in your bed.
All access to the man.
I'll even come put you to bed. Maybe rub your back. You know how you like to get rubbed your back before you go to bed?
Like a lomi.
Yeah, we got all of that. But yeah,
happy ending?
February. No happy endings.
Okay.
February 5th to the 8th.
Okay.
And we still got some space available, so I hope you guys can make it.
Yeah. Yeah, get in touch with us. Just go to the website. Also, you can go down 1-800-843-8771, like it says right there, extension 50. That's the one. That's
50. I feel like I'm on Hawaii Stars or something. 50. Call. American Idol 50.
American Idol.
But yeah, that's
Did you hear Howard Stern's going to be doing America's Got Talent? He's going to be the judge.
Way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be funny.
Yeah, that's going to be funny.
He's a funny character, that guy. But yeah, that's the first trip we're doing together.
Right.
And then we have we're doing a flyaway to Toronto to go watch Chad Owens, Mr. 3K.
Right.
Chad Owens, a famous Canadian football player from Hawaii.
So imagine that you can go and meet Chad Owens. Yeah. It's round trip. We have everything set up for you.
Yep. We're doing that. We'll announce that a little bit later. We're doing trips to Japan next year. We're doing trips to Manila next year. The ultimate spa and shopping trip is to Manila.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's like $1,000 for air and hotel, and 5-star hotel, and it's going to be a good trip. But I do that probably about 5 times a year.
Right.
And we're going to make it a little bit better this year. Not a little bit. We're going to make it a whole lot better.
It's going to be a lot better.
Yeah. Especially working with you guys and collaborating.
Right.
So even if you guys aren't living in, you're not in Hawaii and you live on the mainland and you want to go on any of these tours, we can set that up for you as well. The wine tour, we got people from Washington coming.
That's right.
We got people from LA coming already if you already live there.
Right, and you could actually combine it with your Hawaii vacation. So we can set it up so that you spend time with us on the wine tour and then come with us back to us here to Hawaii. That's a great idea.
And I think one of the biggest trips next year we're going to do is Miami
with me.
Miami,
that's my home. That's my turf.
And I've never been there.
Oh wow, forget it.
But
you know
Devon
how
Best,
you know Hawaii,
Yeah.
right? That this is your place, and you can, that's my, that's
right.
really where my roots are.
All right, I'm looking
So
forward
ready
to
for
that
some
being
crazy,
a great trip. And
stuff.
I forgot Dominican Republic.
Yes, we are working on Dominican
Next year
Republic.
we have a golf tour.
You should let them know that when we do the Miami tour, we're actually going to be doing that in conjunction with Devon Best.
Yes, we're gonna go watch. You're gonna get tickets to the Miami game.
Dolphins game.
You're gonna get the air, the hotel, dinner with him.
Oh, man.
The whole nine.
Did you know that I went to the first Miami Dolphins game ever?
Were you born then?
I was born in Miami.
Like 1809 or something.
1809. That's what it was. Yeah. Way back when.
Who they play?
They played the New York Jets.
Did they win?
They lost.
Oh, they lost.
Yeah,
You have a good seats?
We had pretty good seats. It's like the only memory I ever had of like doing anything good with my dad.
Who was the quarterback? What's his name? Yeah.
No, it wasn't him. But the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins, I remember, was Wahoo McDaniels, who was a former wrestler.
Yeah, and now they have a
George Wilson
taco restaurants named after him now. Wahoo Tacos. No, not that guy.
No, not that guy.
No.
Not that guy. Not that guy. Different guy.
I gave it a shot.
No, that's some other product. But anyway, so we have lots of exciting trips coming up with Lanai.
Yeah.
Just go to Lanai's Travel with an S, Lanai, L-A-N-A-I-S, Travel Club.com.
Also follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
Because you get all the updates.
Right.
Lanai the DJ.
Lanai the DJ.
Lanai the THE DJ.
Right.
Yeah.
But Lanai, you do so many things. You're involved in a lot of things. Your own wine. You have you're doing cigars. You do some cigars.
A cigar coming out soon.
Yeah. You also are really into iPhone apps. And
Yes.
Every week
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah. Every week you do a app of the week thing, right?
Yeah, I'm on Hawaii News Now.
Right.
Every Monday morning. They air it a couple times.
But your app is really cool. You have a pigeon app. Now my
Please
question is,
get it.
can Howleys learn pigeon?
Of course.
Really?
Yes, of course.
I can't ever get it right. I sound like a Howley doing pigeon.
No, but you can learn it. You just might not be sounding right.
That's what I mean. So you really
rephrase
advise people to do it. So tell us about the app.
Well, it's a cool app because back pigeon really came from all the different cultures coming together.
Right.
So everyone has a responsibility of creating pigeon. Not the local people. It's everybody that couldn't speak the language. When we sat down to eat lunch during pineapple season or cutting sugar cane, and the Japanese, the Korean, the Filipino, the Haole guy, and the Portuguese guy sat down, they couldn't communicate. So they picked up words here and there, and that's where we got the broken English from. That's where pigeon came about. So this app's called Pigeon 101, and the first 150 words are on the app. Pigeon 102 will have another 150 words, and it's really easy to use. It's a dictionary. It shows the pronunciation, how to use it, and how not to use it in some instances.
Okay, so what's one? Give me an example of how not to use one.
Well, like to say it, basically.
Okay.
Like Bombay, some people say Bumby if you've never seen it or whatever, and you read it wrong.
Okay,
so it has
it
has the dictionary and everything, but it's taking off. It's getting hits from everywhere.
I know, it's a great
downloads
app.
from Japan, Europe. I had a download from South Africa.
Go figure.
And I emailed the guy, and he wasn't even from Hawaii, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, well, I think people want to know about it,
Yeah.
and it's a very unique language.
Yeah, they used to tell us don't say it in school, it was bad, but now they're teaching it in school.
Really?
I heard Stanford and Berkeley, there's classes on pigeon.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if they're still there, but I know Berkeley. Somebody told me that Berkeley still has the class. The intention for this app was to use it in schools because it is part of our culture now. It used to be bad language, bad grammar, but it's culture now,
It is, it really is. And I think it's part of the culture, and I think you can't get away with hearing it or hearing other people talk about it when they're here.
It comes up everywhere. And there's some words in there that says you don't use when you go to like Waianae or, around Samoans.
Cool.
Trouble.
So you can go to the App Store, pick up the app. It's Pigeon
101
and
Please
102 coming out very soon.
Because I have big child support. It's only 99 cents.
99 cents. You can't beat
Get it
that.
for Christmas because you can gift it.
Right.
iTunes has it
that's
set
right.
up.
Yeah,
somebody bought 20 of them and gifted them to all their friends for Christmas.
Nice. Wow,
Christmas
$20.
So,
Boom.
There you go.
But iTunes keeps hitting 90% of it.
93% of it.
I know, right? Well, geez, thanks so much for joining us. We really
Thanks for having
appreciate
me.
it. We got to wrap it up. I want to thank you, and we'll do this again.
Please.
Let's do it. Let's.
And you guys are doing a good job promoting Hawaii. These guys do an excellent job. Please, any way you want to travel, even if it's not to Hawaii, out of Hawaii, whatever, these guys can do it for you.
Thanks.
Good job.
Appreciate it. That's going to do it for my beautiful wife, Yaling, and all of us here at Hawaii Aloha Travel. We'll say aloha and mahalo.